If I want a copy of the data in my local computer, then I can do an export, right? Just the way you export some file or something, right? So that is it. So now everything is on the cloud in salesforce.com server, but if you want to take out a copy of it, you want to store it in your local system, you can do an export. Okay, so this is exact opposite of what we did in an insert. In an insert, I was inserting the data from my local computer to Salesforce. Now I'm trying to get the data from Salesforce to my local computer, and I may want to use it in different ways. I may have different requirement. Why would I export the data from Salesforce? There can be so many things which I may want to do. I may want to export data to get a backup of my data, to keep a backup of my data in the local system. Okay, sometimes there are certain operations where you want to keep a backup. Okay, for example, when I talk about performing a delete operation and I say it's better to keep a backup of it, you may want to do it at that point of time. You may be wanting to archive the data, right? So reasons for export can be data backup. Let's say before performing delete or update, you may want to archive your data. Okay, old data. Let's say your Salesforce has got data for last 10-12 years, and you're almost reaching the limit of the data storage which is provided by Salesforce. Now what you want to do is you want to have the data archived somewhere outside Salesforce, so that you can clean up some space there. Okay, take out data to send to another system. This can also be a reason. Sometimes you may want to take out the data from Salesforce and you may need to send it to another system. That can be a reason. You may want to do a data cleansing outside Salesforce. This can be another reason for it. You may want to do a data cleansing outside Salesforce, right? A data cleansing activity can be performed outside Salesforce. For example, if you let's say have got some really unclean data, which has got, say, spaces, and it has got additional commas, or some special characters included in the name, which basically does not let you check your matching records or duplicate records and stuff like that. The phone numbers are not properly formatted and all that stuff, and you feel that you can do that easily outside Salesforce. You can format the data, clean the data, update some of the values, and then put it back. Maybe that's where you may want to export your data. You want to analyze data using some tool outside Salesforce. Okay, I'm going to extract the data, and then I want to do some sort of analysis on my data using some tool which is outside Salesforce. Maybe just think of a Microsoft Excel. I want to create a few of those charts and all. I may want to do that, and for that I need data outside Salesforce. So there can be so many reasons for it. Okay, now and how do we do this? So doing export is simple, because in this case you do not have to create a file, right? You just have to start with the data loader. You don't have to have a file ready before the export operation. You just have to go to the data loader and start working with your export operation. Log in into data loader, select export operation, select the object to export the data from, choose a target location for extraction. So, while you're choosing from which object you want to take out the data, you also have to choose where exactly you want to save the extract file, the CSV file which gets created with the data which is exported. You have to choose the target location for your extraction where this file will get stored. Okay. Select the fields to be exported. Define criteria for records to be exported. So you'll have to decide which all fields you want to export. For example, if I want to export accounts, now I have to define which all which all account fields I want to export, like name, industry, phone, website. Okay. So you choose which all fields you want. Next, you have to also select the criteria for the records to be exported. Which all records you want to export? Do you want to export all records? Then you don't put a criteria. But if you just want to, let's say, export records from United States, then you can put a criteria that, export all the records where the country equals United States. Okay. Click on Finish to start the export operation. Okay. And then, simply go ahead and, click on Finish to start the export operation. Once all processing is complete, all the records exported will be stored in a file named extract.csv. So it will create a file which will be called extract.csv, and in this file, all the records which are exported will be there. Okay. So we'll see, how this is done. But before I get into that, there is one more thing which I, just want to add up to what we were discussing. When you would use this export operation, there can be one more use of an export operation. Sometimes you need to get the IDs of the records that you want to process. Let's say if you have to do an update operation, you need IDs of the records, right? Now, how do you get the IDs of the records? You can use export operation for doing that, right? Let's say I want to do some sort of an updation on all the records from a particular country or from a particular city. Now, how do I do that? I need to get the IDs. So from where do I get the IDs? You can get the IDs using an export operation also. Okay, so in addition to whatever other things that we discussed about an export, the reasons why you may want to do an export, retrieving the IDs from the system can also be one of the reasons. Okay, now let's go ahead and do this export. Let's see how it works. Yeah, so good thing about export is you don't have to prepare the CSV file. It will create the CSV file and it will give it to you. So go to export button, click on this, choose the object. Yeah, here you have to choose a target location. Name of the file will remain extract.csv. So that's fine. I mean, by default, you can of course go and change it. You can change it to something else. That's okay. Okay. Now browse the location where you want to save it. Let me quickly check if I'm okay to save it in the same location. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, this location looks fine to me. Go to next. Okay, now what is that we have to do? Now two things which we need to do. One, we have to choose the fields which we want to export. Okay, and we have to define the criteria in case we want to define any criteria. Okay, so let us expand this a little so that we can see things properly. Okay, let me try to get the billing city, country, address, annual revenue. Okay, now if you see, the moment you are adding those fields, there's a query that is being formed here. It is automatically adding those fields here. Say billing street, postal code, and country. Yes, there's something which I've taken. ID, industry, fax. Let me take the name field. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you can select whatever fields you want from here. Now, another way, though you can select the fields from the user interface, you can just check the check boxes one by one. That's fine. Another thing that you can do is you can just type the query also here. That's okay, right? Or if you want a certain extract, you can just keep this query somewhere and you can paste it here also. Okay, so through user interface you can check the fields which you want to be exported, or you simply type something here, or if you already have a query which is ready, just come bring that query and paste it here. That's it. Okay, so this will basically take care of your fields. Now in case there is a criteria that you want to define, you can put the criteria here. Okay, so all the records where billing country equals USA. Okay, now just putting this here will not put the condition in the query. You'll have to add the condition here. Yeah, so this condition got added. Correct. Now you want to put some other condition, you can add that condition again, right? So that is it. Now you will be able to export all the records. Let me remove this condition because I'm not very sure if there will be records if I put this condition. So I will just remove this. Let me just run this query. Click on finish. You have chosen to perform an export. Click yes to begin. Do you want to proceed? Yes. Okay, let me just try one more time. Not sure if there is something wrong with the query that I did, but let me see. I'll take billing city and ID and name. Finish. Yes. Yeah. So possibly, while showing you, the query, I may have made some mistake in that query. Some additional character or something might have got added. So, but yeah, now it says that this operation has successfully completed. There were 21 successful extractions and 0 errors. Okay, so 21 records got extracted. So 21 accounts are there in the system. All right. And this gets saved in your extract.csv in the location that you have defined. These are all the records which have got exported. Okay, you can actually open it from your extract.csv file also. All right. So that's how simple it is to perform an export operation. Okay. That's all we'll discuss in this video. Thanks for watching. For more videos in this series, you can look for the link in description below or visit my website. Goodbye and take care.